Welcome back to another exercise where we're going to be going over customizing the announcements portlet JSP using a fragment module. In this exercise, we're going to customize the announcements portlet view JSP using the Liferay fragment module project type. We're going to create a Liferay module project fragment. We'll go ahead and implement the JSP. We'll deploy the module, and then we're going to check to make sure that everything looks good. So first things first, we're going to pop over to the Liferay Developer Studio. I've created this training workspace to create our modules in. We're going to go ahead and right-click into Modules, go to New, and then we're going to create a Liferay module project fragment. Once that screen is up, we're going to go ahead and give that a name. In this case, we're going to call that Announcements JSP Override. The default location is going to be inside of our workspace under Modules. Build type Gradle is perfect. We're going to go ahead and select Next. For the host OSGI bundle class, we're going to go ahead and select the selector, type in com, Liferay, announcements, web. This one's going to be 4.0.17, but it might be different in your selector. And for the override file path, what we're going to do is select this add files from OSGI bundles, and we're going to take meta-inf resources announcements view.jsp. Go ahead and select OK, and finish that up. Our wizard's going to go ahead and create that module for us. Here we can find it in our modules folder, and you can see it's created this nice little module for us. Moving on, we're going to go ahead and implement that JSP. We'll open the file that we've just created, source main resources, meta-inf resources announcements view.jsp is what we're looking for. Go ahead and wait for that to fill out or to come up. And then what we're going to do here is actually delete everything that's in here. And we'll go into our folder where our exercises are at. In that case, it's going to be Chapter 8, Exercises, Snippets, under Exercise number 2. Go ahead and edit that with Notepad++ just to get that. We'll go ahead and copy the contents of that Java class into our view.jsp and save that. Okay, so we've copied that over, we've gone ahead and saved it. Let's go ahead and build and deploy that module. The way I like to do this is through the command line. In this case, I'm using git bash, but you can use whatever terminal you like. What I'll do usually is using blade. I can use blade GW, which is Gradle wrapper, do a clean and build. Go ahead and wait for that to successfully build. Looks like it's done. And then you can actually, and after that build, you can actually go into that folder with the module that we just created, into its build folder and into libs, and we'll see the actual jar, which we can then copy into our folder where Tomcat resides. So you want to copy that into our deploy folder. Go ahead and paste that. We'll see that that gets eaten up. And if we watch our console, we'll notice that it processes it and eventually starts and stops and then starts again that module that we just created. So it should be successfully deployed now. You can also do that through Liferay Developer Studio as well, if that's what you prefer, but I prefer to do it through the folders. We can navigate to our Liferay DXP webpage on localhost 8080 on our browser. Go ahead and add our announcements portlet. Go ahead and just click add to add that to the top. And we can see that we've successfully overridden that. We have that message that we've created just a few minutes ago. Now that we've verified and tested our customization, that'll bring us to the end of this exercise. So we'll see you in the continuing course.